Hi there, I am Rach from Squarespace, and on this video, I am happy to walk you through my approach in redesigning any existing Squarespace website. So there's a confusion in how to approach the revamp of any Squarespace website. Some people would assume that it is best to create an entirely new site, design the new website there, and then transfer the domain and all the content to that new website. But I don't think that's good for SEO. While others assume that we might need to take down the existing website for a long time while we are working on the new design and go live as soon as we're done. And I would like to walk you through the method that works best for me, and I think this is the most efficient way. This is one of my Squarespace templates. Soon this will be available on my shop. You only need to have access to the site, so you might need to ask your client to give you an admin access. And then all we need to do is go to design template and then install a new template. Now we're using Rally, and this is a template within the Brian family. So I'd recommend we still use any template within the Brian family. So I can just install any template that's part of the Brian family. We can use Mercer, but just so I want to think of other templates, I'll just type in Brian and then continue, and then start with Brian. Hey. So as soon as I start with Brian, all we need to do is to preview this template. So I'll go ahead and click that. As soon as we do that, we'll have a preview of this template, and we'll have liberty on how we'll structure the content as well as design this previewed template. Now we can implement changes to this previous template without affecting our current template. We just need to click on cancel preview. And you'll see that our existing website is still intact. Later on, I'll discuss what aspects we need to be careful about, because some settings like logo image will be applied to all templates, whether it is previewed or live. So I'll go ahead again and preview our staging website, as I call it, because this is where we can implement the changes. I go to pages, and you'll see demo pages right here, just like what you'll see on demo websites. You may go ahead and change the navigation. So the navigation is also independent of the live site. So you may change the homepage. Usually I create a new index page for the homepage, and for other index pages, I only usually preserve the blog pages, the other collections like gallery, products, events, and we can just change the styles of such via site styles and custom CSS. So I just build new index pages right here, and then change the navigation, change the footer, and you'll see that those index pages that we have for the current size are still here. So just be careful not to delete important pages that are still functioning on our live site. All right, and then under site styles, go to design site styles. We have liberty on whatever changes we need to implement for us to achieve the new design that we want. This is independent of our live site. However, for logo and title, these are applied to all templates. So I don't usually alter the logo image or the title. To preview the new logo, for example, I use the methodology that I have on my site. If you go to shop, I have I have a free course on how you can change logo in a specific page using custom CSS. And speaking of custom CSS, our custom CSS also, while our staging site is previewed, is independent of our current site or of our live site. So how do I go about presenting this to client? I just tell my client to log into the site, and then if this is not yet visible, for example, the live site is accessible on their end, I ask them to go to template and preview the staging site. Just make sure they don't click on uninstall. So this they will be able to preview the staging site. I also need to let you know that any scripts that are added under code injection are applied to both previewed and live sites. So if you ever need to apply to add header scripts or so, you must be wary that these are applied to both templates. Okay, so that's how I create a staging site. And then right before I go live, if all the pages are approved, I always do an audit of the URL. So for example, my current site has a homepage with the URL of home. I make sure that on my new site, if ever I created a new index page for the homepage, I make sure that I still preserve that URL slug, because SEO is based on URL slug. So we have to use the same URL slugs that we have from the previous site. So I suggest that you list down all the URL slugs on the current site and make sure that those are accounted for. We don't have to worry about the blog posts or other collections because we're just using the same site and we're not creating a new version of such. What we did is only to restyle them via site styles or via custom CSS. Hope that is clear. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on this blog post or on this video. I'm very happy to address any of your questions. Thank you so much.